Hey, it's Jake Mace, the vegan athlete, here coming to you guys with the most electric and incredible gardening video YouTube has ever seen before. I'm here with my friend, Brandon, with Greenie's Garden.
That's us. Hope everyone's having an awesome day today.
What part of town is Greenie's Garden in?
Santan Valley, actually.
And you guys do what I do. You feed your trees, your edible trees, food.
Right.
Not only by feeding the roots, but by feeding the leaves.
Correct.
You spray nutrient solution on the leaves.
Right. Foliar feeding.
Foliar feeding.
Right.
So it's spraying your vitamins and minerals into the tree's leaves.
Directly on the leaves, right.
And they can absorb that and their leaves will be healthier as a result of the tree healthier.
I see the difference on my trees. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing. So we do it every 2 weeks.
And you guys use the Seamus foliar feed?
Correct, yeah.
So what is inside the Seamus O'Leary foliar feed?
Kelp and humic acid.
And also some iron and other minerals and trace elements.
Right.
So you guys can get this if you want to try some on your plants. It's very affordable, and it's at jakemace.com. If you're in the Phoenix area, get it from Seamus O'Leary, but if you want to get it online, go to jakemace.com, pick it up. But we're going to bedazzle this foliar feed today.
Correct.
For the audience.
Right.
So you hold that. Number one is I'm going to use pond water for the solution. It's not necessary, but I think it will add some fish poop and nutrients to this foliar feed. And this Ghostbusters pack I use, you guys have seen it before on my YouTube channel. It's great. It's like a little bit of investment in the beginning, but it's so easy to apply, and you don't have to keep stopping every 5 seconds. You know, it's a 3 gallon or it's a 4 gallon backpack sprayer. So I usually add about half the water, and then I add the other half once I put the good stuff inside there. So first, let's see how much foliar feed you put in there.
All right, so zoom in.
Come on nice and close so you guys can see this stuff. So I want to see how Greenie does it. How much would you say you're putting in?
4 tablespoons?
Okay, use like 1 tablespoon per
About?
gallon of water.
Right.
Okay.
So that's about what I would do.
Okay.
I'm eyeballing it here.
Not too crazy. So that
Right.
one bottle will last you for months and months and months.
Oh yeah. This will last you, it should last you a year.
Cool. And then I got this from somebody at Gardener meetup we did about a week ago. This nice gentleman gave me this product called Ocean Solution. He said he's a longtime viewer of the YouTube channel, so thank you so much for bringing me a gardening gift. This is full of different ocean minerals, and they say to add about a few tablespoons. So I'm going to add this stuff, and it should look just like water. It smells just like water. But it's supposed to be salty, kind of like water from the ocean.
Nice.
Just
splash.
about that much. And then we're going to also add today a little of the Kelp seaweed extract. So this is at most nurseries. I got this from A&P Nursery for 10 bucks. And it's a liquefied seaweed extract. It looks kind of like tar. Here, check this out, you guys. Put it in the cap.
Whoa.
So check it out. So it looks kind of like black molasses. And if it gets on your fingers, it will stain you like a pomegranate seed does, so don't get it on your fingers. And then I'm also going to put in some of this chelated iron, which is powdered form, and it should dissolve when it hits the water. This will also stain your fingers. It'll make them the color of my shirt, so don't get it on your hands. And I'll sprinkle a little bit of that in there, and that will pretty much dissolve once the water hits it. You can also put this like in the root of the plant itself. So I do both. I feed the trees through the roots and I feed the trees through the leaves. Now listen, really important. So watering the tree, giving the tree sun and a good microclimate is not feeding the tree, right?
Right.
So this is a good form of feeding the tree. So you gotta water it and feed it. And feed it. Plants need food just like humans need food.
Right.
Okay, so then we're gonna put in the rest of the water.
This is fish pond, right?
That's right.
Nice.
Sometimes Seamus O'Leary will come over and fill up his containers of my fish pond water and bring it back to his house. Seriously.
Nice.
So get some of this stuff like the foliar feed from jakemace.com and try it on your trees, especially if you're growing edible trees, and see if it greens them up. If it greens them up, like Greenie's Garden.
Which it will.
Yeah. So let me put this on here and put this on the top, and then it helps if you have a friend, right?
Yep.
So you hold that. And I'll put this on your back here. Do you have the same sprayer? What do
No,
you use?
we have like the $10, so it's cheaper.
Like a 1 gallon or?
Right.
Okay, cool.
So you're pumping around, but we have a smaller yard.
Okay, cool.
So,
Left hand, you just pump it up.
okay. Bring this around for a
Right
bit.
hand has the sprayer.
Thank you.
And then what I'm curious is I've seen Seamus do it and I've done it. I want to see how much you put on the trees. That's very important for people to know. How much should you put on the trees?
Sweet.
So pump it up and let's go over to our first tree.
Let's go for it.
Let's go to one that needs it. How about the Aravaipa avocado?
All right.
Okay, follow me. This is also going to be a good video for you guys to see an update of what the Aravaipa looks like. So it was about a year ago today, more or less April of 2015. It's going to be like a month away from our 1-year anniversary when we first planted the Aravaipas in the ground. So check this out. They look beautiful. They are full of amazing looking foliage. Every one of the new leaves looks waxy and shiny and glistening in the sun. And just look at how much new growth is coming off of there. They're about double the size they were a year ago. They took the full summer and the full winter. And this guy is even impressive because, check this out. When you guys first plant these young avocado trees, when their trunks are still green, they're just babies and they need more protection. They need summertime shade. We go to Arizona Bag Company for shade cloth, and we go in the wintertime protect them from the winter a little bit. But once they have bark, and bark is on the trunk, they're much more self-sustaining. So check it out. This guy totally is growing his first ever mustache and beard of bark. So he's getting the bark all in here, look at that. So really exciting. Hopefully by this time next year he'll be fully covered in bark and he'll be much more tolerant of the elements here in the Phoenix area. And then it's just a countdown before we get the first fruits. And so I'm sick and tired of bringing you guys tree videos. I want to bring you guys fruit videos and harvest videos, okay? So let's make this guy get bark faster and fruit faster with Foliar Feed.
Let's make it
Okay,
happen.
let me see how much you put on this guy.
Okay.
Take over.
So what we're gonna do is, I was just like applying it on top, of course. One thing what I've learned is not to forget, it's not just about the leaves on top, you gotta get underneath.
So on top and underneath.
Right. So you like get on top, and then just right underneath here.
Nice.
Sorry if I'm getting you a little bit. All the way around the tree, through nice 360, making sure you're getting all the leaves. And that Green's Garden, that's what we do right there.
So that's one. We have about 220 more to do.
Let's go, let's get it done.
And time of day is important, right?
Correct.
So what time of the day do you do this?
You can do it early morning, just pretty much not when the sun. You don't want the sun to bake it on the leaves.
So, and what does it mean? Why is that? Let's say it's like noon,
Right.
sun is high in the sky. What would happen to the leaves if you sprayed them?
From my understanding, it makes them crispy, so it turns them brown.
Exactly. Because the sun will go through the water droplets and create like a magnifying glass effect.
Right.
And burn the leaves.
Right, burn them.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're pretty much essentially burning them.
Let's do one more tree, and it's very exciting because it's a lychee tree called a sweetheart lychee or lychee that we planted about a year ago as well, and it's flowering.
I know.
So show me the way.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. So this is the guy, right? He was in a 25 gallon. We planted them last year. Great microclimate with the mesquite protection and the wall protection, and now flowers everywhere, all over the entire tree. Not only flowers, but now in addition to the flowers, he's got new leaves. Look at this. New leaves everywhere, and these new leaves, I'm hoping are going to be dark, dark green, which is the goal, to keep them full of nutrients and vitamins and food. So looking even inside the tree, flowers and new leaves everywhere. Everywhere flowers. So let's see you hit up the big guy with Foliar Feeding.
Yeah, this is the big guy. Kind of the same thing. I like to start on the top. I'm a short guy, you know, so. And we're just gonna do a 360 around this beautiful lychee tree.
So you kind of go top of the leaves first and then
Right.
bottom of the leaves second.
Correct. Yep. And the last thing is underneath the leaves is how I do it.
Cool.
Just the routine that we got going on.
What kind of trees you guys growing right now over at Greens that you're excited about?
Ooh, okay. So so we're really excited about our ice cream bean tree.
Okay.
We got a 64 or 65 gallon Kerry mango.
Did you plant a big one?
Right. So we got a big one. It's kind of hard to say. We're really excited about everything. We just want to get food.
Yeah.
We want to get the fruit off of it.
And you guys have a YouTube channel, Greenie's Garden, where people can watch your progress of gardening in Santan Valley.
Right, correct, yeah. It is Santan Valley. We're like the outside of the desert, so it's a little bit colder, seems a little bit hotter, seems like.
Right. A little more extreme on either end.
Right, so foliar feeding is definitely in our routine.
Especially now, right, because of the springtime.
Right.
So that you're sending your trees into the summer fully fed.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like you said earlier, feed your trees is what I'm learning from.
Water them
it.
and feed them.
Right.
Right.
Water
And
them
mulch
feed
them.
Right.
I even had a friend the other day come back from San Diego, and he brought me my friend Jason, my New Zealand friend Jason here, commercial artist and gardener just like me, and he brought me back a bunch of seaweed from the ocean in a couple bags. So I put the seaweed he gathered from the ocean in the tree's mulch, and hopefully it will break down into good nutrients. I don't know.
Cool.
Every little bit helps.
Right. One way to find out.
Well, thank you. Thanks for doing this. So we're gonna finish this video with the loquat here. This is an advanced loquat, looking really healthy. And people can follow you guys on Instagram and YouTube, right?
Yeah, correct. At Greenie's Garden.
Greenie's Garden on Instagram and YouTube.
Yep.
You and your lovely wife Alyssa,
Yes.
who's filming today, you guys both do the garden, the videos together.
Correct, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Well, I love watching the progress, and thanks for the help today with Foliar Feed. I'm gonna go to dinner. You keep going.
All right.
I'll come back tomorrow. Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Go vegan, you guys. Grow the food at home, and I'll see y'all back here next time. Or Instagram me at Jake Mace Tai Chi, and please follow my new and amazing Facebook group, which is full of amazing gardeners all talking together. It's Urban Gardening in Arizona with Jake Mace.